Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to see some aspects of the hydrogen production, which is currently considered as a fuel for the cleaner future. Because already we know that in the current era, most of the global energy demand is fulfilling with the help of the conventional sources. So instead of that, it is beneficial to use renewable sources, and related to that, the generation of the green hydrogen is being considered as a sustainable alternative to those conventional sources. So that's why this topic is somewhat important, and I'm going to explain some of the aspects why hydrogen be considered as a green fuel and which is being most important in the upcoming future. So it starts with the actual impacts which is associated with the use of the fossil fuels. So fossil fuels, as we know that we are going to utilize fossil fuels in the large amount, so it contributing towards the air pollution, water pollution, oil spills, and related health issues. And as described herein, there are a lot of impacts which are being generated from the fossil fuels. So instead of that, it is beneficial to use the renewable sources. And also it is associated with the excess use of these fossil fuels for the global energy demand. So currently, the most of the global energy consumption is made by the fossil fuels. So instead of that, it is beneficial to use renewable sources, which are currently exploiting by the scientific community as well as the various government bodies. So related to that, it starts hearing that there is a need of the alternative, and these alternatives are nothing but the use of the renewable sources. So these are the renewable sources such as solar energy, hydrogen energy, wind energy, and other energies as described herein. So next point is why hydrogen? What is hydrogen? So it is a clean, powerful fuel which is found in the air and water. And why does it matter? Because it can replace fossil fuels like the coal and oils. And overall goal, we can say that to make the earth pollution free. So the need of the hydrogen as a fuel, actually we can see from these aspects where we can say that the energy demand and the calorific value associated with the hydrogen is much more higher as compared to the other fossil fuels such as gasoline and mentioned here, methane or biogas. Okay. So that's why we can use hydrogen as a fuel. So next point is related to the types of the hydrogens. There are certain types of the hydrogen. It starts with the gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen, green hydrogen, turquoise hydrogen, brown hydrogen, and these are the types of the hydrogen which being associated with the which sources we are using and what procedure we are following. For example, grey hydrogen, which is commercialized in the current era, for that steam methane reforming and water electrolysis are the mostly employed methods. So, in the concern with the green hydrogen, there is no any capture of the carbon as well as storage. So there is a emission of the carbon. So that's why it is gray hydrogen. While the blue hydrogen, there is the same method, that is steam methane reforming is utilized, but there is a capture of the carbon as well as storage. But as compared to both this, that is gray and blue hydrogen, green hydrogen much more useful, and you can say that the beneficial one, because there is no any carbon emission. And whatever the sources we are utilizing for the production of the green hydrogen, these are the totally renewable sources. So it is totally a renewable one, we can say that. There are also other types such as turquoise and the brown hydrogen, which are produced by the methane pyrolysis and the coal gasification respectively. But out of all these types of the hydrogen, the major approach is related to the green hydrogen, and most of the scientific community are working on the production of the green hydrogen. And actually, it starts with some motive actually. So, as we know that global energy demand is currently fulfilling with the help of the conventional sources, which causes the serious consequences, as we know that. So, instead of that, there is a dire need to embrace green energy today in order to empower a better future. And related to that, if you are going to utilize solar energy along with the hydrogen water, so we can generate the green hydrogen. And with this approach, Government of India also announced National Green Hydrogen Mission. Not only Government of India, but also other countries, foreign countries, they are developing, they are introducing some policies as well as the missions related to the green hydrogen production. So this is about the green hydrogen, and currently there are certain innovative solutions are being generated or being deployed by the scientific community researchers in order to get the more cost-effective and highly efficient water spreading devices, such as water electrolysis. And also there is a concern about the hydrogen storage as well as transportation. The use of the renewable sources such as water and sunlight is a beneficial one, and it can be effective strategy to generate the hydrogen. And the development of the nanotechnology as well as the machine learning approaches, the AI tools, are can be the prominent stage to generate the hydrogen. So these are the current innovative solutions are being generated by the academicians, researchers, as well as the uh, various companies which are working on the production of the hydrogen generation. So this is about the green hydrogen production, as well as we can say that the hydrogen generation, which is being considered as a fuel for the upcoming cleaner future. Thank you.